stop me at 3. Just whistle. I'll stop. Bushy. That's the name my siblings gave me. Nobody exactly remembered why. I assumed it was because I had this huge fro, which I tried to manage by tapping endlessly while it was wet to at least give it some shape. If I could get away with it, I would have left it disheveled and uncombed. But my mother insisted on me looking presentable. What would people in church, her friends, think if they saw me looking unkempt? So tap it seemingly endlessly I did. A nice, huge, thick, springy mop of hair atop my body. As curious as can be, I was energetic and too smart for my own good sometimes. On this morning, my younger brother, Bull, and I got into the car, and the family driver Mukasia took the usual route to drop us off to our primary school. We should hurry up, I thought. We're gonna be late. As usual, he was in his own world, whistling, driving slowly, sighing in resignation. I sat back, looking out the window as the car chugged along, twisting and turning at the roundabouts, past the casino, past the National Museum. Onwards we went, slow as ever. City Primary, an imposing, beautiful mausoleum of a school with palm trees scattered in the compound. Kind of pretty, if you're into old colonial times architecture. I jumped out of the car, my brother Bull trailing me. Vroom, off Mukasia went, leaving us behind through the main school gate. The school was eerily quiet. Oh no, we're late, I thought in silent panic. With trepidation, I walked towards the entrance to the lower level classes, Bull trailing faithfully behind me on his stubby little legs. Did I mention that corporal punishment was an acceptable thing? Legendary beatings, the type that make you pee on yourself, whether from the pain or the fear that gripped you as you anticipated the beating, we will never know. Thump, thump, thump. As we neared the entrance to the standard 1 and 2 lower level classes, we heard the sound of heavy footsteps. My heart racing, I pulled Bull behind me, peeking around the pillar to see what the noise was. To my horror, I saw Mr. Wachanga, the headmaster. Terror filled my little heart pounding, my eyes wide, looking for anywhere to hide and finding nowhere. We're gonna die, I whispered urgently to Bull. It's Mr. Wachanga, and he has a huge kiboko, which is a stick. We need to run, so like a good sister, I pulled him along with me towards the building, away from the windows of classes that lined the outer wall. We made a dash for it, sprinting through the gates all the way out, my mind working quickly. I wondered, where are we gonna go? I guess we could go home, I suppose. I'll have to come up with a story. Well, we'll figure it out when we get home. Onwards we went, walking, Bull silent as I led us on the only route that I knew home, that the car followed each morning and afternoon as it ferried us to and from home. Nothing was more welcome than seeing the shape of my mom's kiosk as I walked upon it. She was busy with customers, looked at me. What are you doing here? Just go home, I'll come by later and you can tell me. As I got to the house, I threw off my school bag, taking off my uniform in Gui. I was filled with excitement that only a day off from school can generate. Bull, let's go buy mandazi, which is a pastry, from Mama Bye Bye's kiosk. Taking coins from my bag for my break, I clambered the wall separating our flats with Mama Bye Bye's kiosk. Nipe mandazi ahi pesa. Give me enough mandazis for this money, I said. I got the mandazis. Clambering down, I gave one to my brother, and we went away, happily munching. Judy, says my mom, walking in. Ati, why are you home from school again? My mind racing, I thought of the only truth I could remember at the time. Half-truth. I didn't have a pencil, and Mrs. Shanguya on Friday said that if you don't have a pencil, you shouldn't come to school. I got there and I forgot my pencil, so I had to come back home. Ate ate, she breaks into vernacular. My mom was livid that I could be sent home for such a flimsy excuse. She found a pencil and viciously sharpening it with a knife, she was like, get in the car. We're going back to see that teacher. Put on your uniform right now. So there I go, putting on my uniform. Back in the car with Bull, we went. My mom in the passenger seat, muttering angrily under her breath as Mukasia, the driver, drove us back the same route again. from earlier that morning. It won't be had, I thought. She'll just drop us off and then I'll run in and we won't even be in trouble. I won't even have to explain anything. Alas, my mother, she of sharp tongue, had few choice words that she wanted to share with Mrs. Shanguya, my second grade teacher. Ignoring my implorations, she walked me to class. Bull, as always, silently trailing, his big eyes, if possible, even bigger with fear. Knock, knock. Mrs. Shanguya opened the door and my mother started off immediately. Je, huu ni ungwana? Unaweza rudishaje mtoto nyumbani juu ya kalamu? How can you dare return a child back home because of a pencil? Befuddled, Mrs. Shanguya, not quite following, said, what do you mean? I didn't send her back home. Judy, come here. Scared, but partially comforted by my mom's presence, I moved forward. Did I send you back home? Mrs. Shanguya asked. Looking furtively between the two of them, I answered timidly, no, but you said on Friday that if we don't have a pencil, not to come to school. So I got to school and realized I didn't have a pencil, so I decided to go back home. My mom now staring me down. Can you tell the truth? What is wrong with you? Looking to Bull, my brother, his eyes glued on the floor as usual. Trembling in fear, I answered, well, the truth is, the driver dropped us late, and I saw Mr. Wachanga, the headmaster, with his kibaka walking to and